welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is a little bit of a story time whilst I get ready and create this Christmas look number 1 for you. I do have a few Christmas looks throughout the month of December, so this is more of a simple look, a look where you don't want to be over the top festive but you still want to be festive. So if you want to see how I did this, then keep watching. I also have today's advent calendar in here, so make sure you watch to see that as well. I hope you enjoy today's video. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join the family. Hit that subscribe button, change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's jump in. Hey guys, okay, so to start off this look, I just used my e.l.f. brow pencil in taupe and my L'Oreal Paris Plump and Set Brow Artist gel to set it in place. I then went in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base in shade 0, so that's the pure white shade, and placed that on already just to save some time, and I do it the same every time. If you want me to show you how I do this again, then let me know down in the comments. So I'm going to be doing like a green and silvery look today. So I've picked out my Pure Cross Raw Beauty Christie palette and my personalized Colourpop palette that I made myself. So to start off with, I am just going to quickly jump into my whole heart on this side. I'm just going to set that down in the crease as well as bring it up towards my brows. And I'm just using my Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to the other side. I'm going to jump into Garden State, which is this really pretty greeny turquoise color. I'm going to place that on my outer corner and I'm going to blend it into my crease. So how is everyone's December going so far? Do you have any exciting plans? I'd love to hear what you have planned. Does anyone have anything big planned, or is everyone doing a small Christmas this year as well? We are planning for just a really small Christmas, so a small family gathering, and then we're going to head to our friend's place and spend some time with them and their kids as well for Christmas. So nothing over the top or big this year. I'm also not doing presents for adults this year. I'm only buying for kids, and I'm only buying for the kids that we're actually going to see on Christmas Day. And that is purely to save some money because everyone has been affected. As you all know, I'm in the travel industry, so I have been quite badly affected. I am only on part-time hours now, so this last week was my last week where I was doing 4-day weeks, and now I've been dropped down to 2.5-day weeks, which isn't the best, but I mean, I'm just grateful that I still have a job. So just doing that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on with Lumos, this white shade here. I'm just going to tap it on top and then I'll blend it in as well, just to make that color a little bit more sort of like pastel-y. Just like that. I think that's a really stunning color. I really like it. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. So as I said in all my videos when I was doing looks with this palette, this is a very, very pigmented palette. It is a pressed pigment, so it has a lot of fallout as well in the pans. So it can be a tad messy in the pan, but I'm okay with that because I mean, I get a great payoff for my eyes. Like, look at that. So you don't have to go in with much at all, and yeah, definitely make sure that you tap it off because a lot ends up on your brush, and you don't want to go in with like way too much unless you're planning for that. So just blending it up again. This palette's actually made it onto what hasn't really left. It's on my desk now, so I only keep a handful of palettes that I use quite often up here. So yeah, this one has made it up here and is sticking around there because I use it so often. I'm just going in with that white shade Lumos again. If anybody follows Raw Beauty Christy, did you see that she had her son? Okay, so I probably just blanked out the sound on that because my dogs are going nuts because next door keeps making a racket today. I keep having to put off this filming this video because they just won't shut up. But I thought they were finally done and apparently they're not. So I'm just cutting my crease with the same eyeshadow base, the P. Louise 0. I'm just using a BH Cosmetics brush. It just says number 5 on it. It was one of the sets that I very first got when I got into makeup, but it's nice and small. I do bring my cut crease up quite a bit. If you want me to do a tutorial on that, let me know down below, but that's it for now. And then what I normally do is I normally take the brush that I was using and I just sort of blend over the very top, just so then it doesn't show any imperfections. So what I was saying before I got cut off from the dogs barking twice now, in fact, it was, does anybody follow Raw Beauty Christy? If you do, did you see she had her baby boy and he's so adorable? I mean, we haven't seen a picture of his face yet, but he looks so adorable. His little hands, he's so teeny. He just looks so cute. Apparently she went through 41 hours of labor. I couldn't imagine that. That's insane. So I'm gonna jump into my ColourPop palette. I'm going in with On a Whimsy, and this is like a metallic silver shade. And I think what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to start off with it dry. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Morphe JS10 brush. So I'll see what it looks like dry first. I love ColourPop shadows. They're so stunning. How beautiful is that? And that's just dry. So I'll quickly do the other one as well, but I'm gonna add some Duraline into it and pop it on so that it gives me that real metallic look. Okay, so grabbing this is from Inglot, it's called Duraline. And I'm just gonna grab my Sheen mixing palette and I'm just gonna pop a drop of that on the palette, and then using the same brush I'll grab a little bit of it and then wipe a tad off as well, so I don't want it too wet. Then go back into the shadow and then place it on the same spots. It just turns like your powder shadows into like almost a liquid shadow, which with like this metallic-y silver, you know, gives it that full metallic finish. So that's without the Duraline and that's with the Duraline. I think it's really pretty. And then I'll just do the same for the other eye. So then I'm just going to go in with a really small brush. This is the JS13 brush from Morphe. And I'm just going to go back into the Garden State and Lumos mixture. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of it, not way too much, and just deepen up just a tiny bit and blend it in a little bit so it sort of seems seamless then, so you don't see any harsh edges. So that's what the eyes are looking like now. So now I'm going to jump in. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and place that on my face. Just clean in my camera. I think I need to change the batteries for the little lights over there. They're not very bright anymore. I'm just going in with my Infallible 24-hour mattifying foundation. I'm using the shade 11 Vanilla. They have repackaged it though, so I'm pretty sure my new shade is 110 Rose Vanilla. I just go in with my sponge as always. So I have a story for you guys as well. I wasn't gonna, well, I was thinking about whether I wanted to do this or not. And then something happened again today, so I felt like as though, yeah, definitely going to do it now. So as you're all aware, I do suffer from anxiety, and someone in my past has been playing on that recently. So someone has been harassing both myself and my husband and saying stupid things. So they've been like prank calling us and just harassing us all the time, and yeah, saying stupid things. And I'm pretty sure, well, we're pretty sure that we know who it is. We recognize the voice, and it's an old work colleague, and I haven't spoken to her in almost a year. And she had to leave because she was very incompetent. It was a bit messy, and I think she is super jealous of me for some reason. Not entirely sure why, because I'm not really anything special. You know, I suffer anxiety, I have endo, I've got my issues. I'm not, you know, not magic or anything like that. I'm sorry if you can hear the ice cream van. It's hot here today, so he's deciding he's gonna do the rounds. So yeah, she keeps harassing us, and it's not just myself, it's my husband as well, and saying stupid things. And we're pretty sure it is her because it sounds like her. We've rung the cops now because she did it again this morning and given them her details. And like, if it keeps going, I will end up getting a restraining order. But to start off with, it did play on my anxiety at the start because I didn't know who it was and everything, and I was, you know, a bit confused and like, what's going on. But now, after like this morning and like hearing it, it's hilarious. But the things that this person has been saying, I'm so grateful that my husband and I have such a strong relationship, because without it, she could potentially ruin a relationship. So yeah, I'm just super grateful that my husband and I are in a good place. So I'm just going in with my Nikia Joy Cosmetics setting powder. Just realized I forgot to put on concealer. Let's just pop a tiny bit of concealer under these eyes, because like everyone, I do suffer from darkness there. So yeah, I'm super grateful for my husband. I don't know what would possess a grown woman to do the things that she's doing, but hey, her life is that boring. I don't understand people like that. Like, yeah, is your life that boring that you have to make drama out of people's like real lives? I don't know. It does still play on my anxiety. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm still like, what the heck? But I'm more like confused, and like, it's been like a year since I've spoken to her. So why now? Why is it taking you a year? And am I playing that much on your mind that you're coming back a year later to start drama with me. I know, she's a strange person. Very strange. I don't really know what else to say about her other than she is strange and like, yeah, why is she obsessing with me? I'm nothing special. I don't feel like as though I'm anything special anyway. Like, yes, I'm a good person and everything, but there's nothing that you should be jealous over me. Anyways, I thought I'd just let you guys know that. So yeah, I've had to contact the cops because it's getting a bit out of hand now. So I really don't understand. I'm really confused about it. I'm like, it doesn't make sense, but it's happening. This is real life. So I'm jumping into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. My husband thinks it's hilarious as well. He was able to pinpoint the voice straight away, which was good, because then we were able to know who it was that was messing around. I love how the bronzer always makes me look like tan, like I don't look so pasty white anymore. Love it. So I'm just going into my Flower Beauty blush. This is in Warm Hibiscus. This is my favorite one. So yeah, that was my story time. Bit weird. Couldn't make this up, even if I tried, but it's happening to me. Have you guys had something like this happen to you? Let me know down in the comments if you have, and how have you handled it? Did you go to the cops as well, or what did you do? Okay, so that's the face makeup done. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll go in with a white liner on my lower lash line. Just like that. And then I think I'll go back in to Garden State and Lumos again and just use that on my lower lash line. Okay, so I think then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the 24-Hour Color Tattoo by Maybelline in the white shade. This one is Infinite White. I'm just going to set this down on my inner corner. And then I'm going to go in back into my ColourPop palette. I think I'll go in with this shade, the Big 3. This is like a white shimmery shade. So then I'll go in with that over the top. It's like this. So it gives like green, silvery, white specks of glitter in different lights. And then I'll go in with that same shimmery shade just on my brow bone here. Okay, so that is that done. And then what I think I'll do is I'm gonna just pop on some false lashes. I think I'll go back into my Raw Beauty Kristi Cross Pure Can't Be Bothered lashes. These are one of my favorite lashes. And I think I'm gonna go in with my Duo brush on adhesive. I'm just gonna go in with the clear one because I don't want to put a liner on today. I think it looks nice without a liner. Okay, so I've got my lashes on. This one does not want to play today. It is all wonky, lopsided, but he doesn't want to play, so he's gonna have to do. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit on my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara just to blend them together a little bit, and just pop a little bit on my lower lashes. I might go with a little bit with Peachy Nude and Bare Pout from Flower Beauty. This is just their lipsticks. I absolutely love them. So that was the peachy nude. And then take a little bit of Bare Pout. Just rub it in the middle. Just like that. And then I think if I pop a little bit of gloss on, that will just top it off. Alright, I think I'm going to have to go in with something else. I think will go in with my Pat McGrath Fire Nectar Lust Gloss. Yeah, see, that gives a little bit more dimension. That looks better. Alright, and then the last step, let's pop on some highlight. So, highlighter. Finish my words. My favourite highlighter at the moment has been this Inglot Soft Sparkler. It's a body and face highlighter. So, I've been absolutely loving it. Okay, so time for my advent calendar. So we're jumping into day number 3, which is the 5th of December. So I am doing it on the odd days, as I said in video 1. If you missed that, I'll link it above for you. So let's go over and have a look at what is in today's one. All right, so I just grabbed day 3. So this one I said was really heavy. It is a box and I couldn't work out what it was. So let's open him up. Oh, there's 2 things in here. Nice. There's 2 little boxes in here. So they've got colours on the sides here. Let's read what it is. Natural Illusion Pressed Eyeshadow. Ooh. Let's have a look. So this one is number 60, which is, I think, shade June. Let's open it up. How pretty is that packaging? Oh, it even has like a little mirror in there. How cute. All right, so this was June. So let's do a quick swatch. So you can't really see the color. This is probably actually like my skin tone color. So I'm not sure if you can see that. Looks like this. Really pretty. And let's open up number 4, which is Sunrise. I love this packaging. It looks so luxury. And who would think that you would have like a mirror in here? This one has a sticker on the mirror, but this is this shade. Oops. Let's go into it. It's a really nice shimmery color. Oh, that color is stunning. I really love that one. So you can't really see, but the first one is here and then the second one is here. But how pretty is that? I love it. I'm excited. I can't wait to play with it all. You know what? I just realized this is probably a 9, not a 60. Oh well. So let's pop them back and I will show you what day 4 is. So day 4 looks like this. It is square or rectangle. It feels big like that actually, but then it feels like as though it's got something on the front here as well. Like you can see, like this side's thick and this side's skinny. It almost feels like a mini clipboard, if I'm honest. I don't know, what do you guys think it is? So this is day 4, which we will open up in 2 days' time. It's not super heavy either, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think that one is and see if you can guess it correctly. So I ended up fixing up the lash a little bit. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. Looks better in person now. So this is the finished look. Do you guys like this one? Does it match my outfit? I've got, you know, the bluey greeny dress on, some Christmas trees on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join the family. Hit that subscribe button, change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!